Good afternoon, 31 Wildflowers, and welcome to this week's Weekly Wow. We are 7 days into June, and we're going to start by celebrating the one person that has submitted personal volume this month, and that is Lynn Freshour. Congratulations, Lynn, on working your business. Ladies, we really need to start concentrating on our businesses. I'm kind of starting to see a trend as May was not a very good month at all, and now we only have one person that submitted personal volume so far this month. Remember, ladies, that this is a business. I know for some of you it's a hobby, and that is perfectly fine if you work it as a hobby, but I speak to so many of you that say you want this to work and that you want to make money doing this, but yet there's no volume to speak of, and there's no recruits to speak of. So remember, this is a business. You have to treat it like a business, and you have to dedicate time to it. You get out of it what you put in, 100%. So I understand that so many of us are juggling our lives, our work, our full-time jobs, our family as well. But just like anything, what you want to be a priority in your life, you have to make a priority in your life. And so I just say that we got to pick up those phones. We had a team call last Sunday night, and we talked a lot about this, that we just have to do it. That the only thing that separates you from people, from success, such as like Jennifer Paslaskis, Jenny Hillenberg, or even Cindy Monroe, is the fact that they did it. They committed to their business. They committed to picking up that phone and meeting their goals. It's one thing to have goals, ladies. It's another thing to actually make steps and work toward it. So you need to do that. June is a fabulous month, ladies. We have a wonderful special. Our large utility tote, which is our #1 seller in the catalog, is the special this month. So how do we get out there and share it? You know, some people think, oh, it's already June 7th. I don't have any parties, so I'm just going to call it a month. Well, you can't do that. You have to dig in deep, ladies, and you have to pick up that phone. And let's talk about some ways that we can do that. That's #1, using that warm call report. You know, our Thoughts, Talks, and Trends newsletter goes out at the first of the month, and you receive an email based off of who opened that email, who clicked on certain things such as the monthly special. Some people even click on host a party, or even about the business opportunity. But you have to follow up. Success is in the follow-up, ladies, regardless of what you do. If you talk to somebody about a business opportunity, if you give them a packet of information, you can't just wait for them to contact you. You have to contact them. Success is in the follow-up. So what I challenge you to do is, regardless if there's just 2 or 3 people, or if there's like 80 people, I have 47 people who clicked on the monthly special this month from my warm call report, and I have down on Monday to call all those people. If you don't have their phone number, then email them. That's the only way that you have to contact them. But if you do have their phone number, you need to use that. Use that and just say something like, hey, Sally, this is Courtney with 31. I'm just sharing our wonderful special this month, which is for every $35 you spend, you can get a large utility tote for $10. That's over a 70% savings. And I just wanted to make sure that you knew about this special and see if you wanted to take advantage of it. Ladies, you can put together your own parties. You know, tell them, most people, unless they have a deadline for when they need it, are fine with you waiting a week or so to put in that order, as long as you let them know. So gather some orders and put it in together. There are 10 of you that are what we call at risk this month, which means you're at risk of going inactive. If you have not submitted $200 in personal volume in a rolling 3 months, which a rolling 3 months means months that touch each other. So if you have not submitted $200 in the past, you're at risk this month. I will be sending out emails about that on Sunday. All you need is $200 to make sure that you don't go inactive. Ladies, I'm just telling you, we want to start building momentum. I just mentioned that there's so many of you that tell me that you want this to work, that you want $200, $300 extra a month in your wallet, but you have to work your business. You cannot expect people just to come to you. So my challenge is for you to do that. Dig in deep, ladies. June is a great month to do that because of our special. People are traveling and can really use this this one item, our large utility tote. You know, talk about the fact that they can get one for themselves and buy one for $10 and use as a Christmas present. What a great gift that is. And again, it's over 70% savings. We did not welcome anyone this week to our team, so I'm hoping, I know that there are several of you that are working with some ladies right now. Remember, you can always use me as well. If you're nervous about talking to somebody about the business opportunity, or you just don't know what to say, we can either do a mock call together and kind of go over with what are some items, or what are some key speaking points that you can talk about. But remember, a lot of the things is you just want them to talk. Remember, this is kind of like an interview. They're interviewing you. So you want to let them talk. You want to ask questions such as, well, what appeals, what does 31 appeal to you for? Like, what are you thinking about getting into it? What would you do with the business? Is this more like a hobby for you? Are you looking to make some supplemental income? Or are you looking to make a career change? So if you have some potential ladies that you're working with, you can either involve me in that conversation, or and I can talk with them as well, or we can just have a little practice time as well. And those who don't have anything on your books this month, nothing on your calendar, if your mouth isn't open, then your business is closed, ladies. Let's get out there. Let's book some parties. I know we have one leader on our team that we talked a little bit yesterday, and she's dug in deep, ladies, and she's working on her business this month, and I have no doubt that she's going to soar. So I know we all get in these little valleys. There have been times, I'll be honest, that I wanted to just walk away from the business. Things just didn't seem to be going my way. I kind of wondered what the hassle was, but you know what? I didn't walk away. There is not one leader in this company that has not had several times in their career that they just wanted to walk away. But they didn't, and that's why they are successful. Consistency is the key. I have talked about that, and having a balanced business. You have to be balanced with parties and recruiting to make this business really thrive. So you need to think about that, ladies. Think about what you want out of this business. Don't walk away. I promise, in the end, you're going to be so proud. In anything in our life, if it's meaningful, we have to work for it. So make this meaningful, ladies. I know in my heart of hearts that 31 was meant to be in my life and my family's life. I truly believe. I spent so much time saying, well, I got to put my family first. And it was when I realized that the reason I do 31 is for my family. It's for the financial security for my family. So by doing 31, I am putting my family first. But by the job that I had before, that really wasn't allowing me the financial freedom that 31 is giving us, I wasn't putting my family first. So I decided to put all my eggs in one basket, if you will, and just really push toward it. And it's working, ladies. And I want the same for you if that's what you want. So I'm sorry to have a little bit of a lecture this week. Lynn Freshire definitely deserves a big round of applause for working her business. And I really want to celebrate more of you next week. Like I said, I will be contacting you. If you have not already received an email from 31 saying that you're at risk, you will receive one from me by the week's end. Talking about that you're at risk. So we just need at least $200, ladies, but let's aim higher. I mean, $200 is $50 in your pocket, but what's $400 party? It's $100 in your pocket. What could you do with $100 extra this month? So let's work on meeting those party goals, ladies. We were really down in parties last month. I want to see 50 parties this month. 50 parties. There's 77 of you. We can have 50 parties. So let's get out there. I also, I talked a few months back about my personal goals, and one of my personal goals was being a senior director by the time the conference came around, and that's next month. And in order for me to be a senior director, you guys have to recruit. I am a director. My personal recruiting has got me there, but I have to develop leaders. And there are several of you that I know have this in you. It's just making it a priority and being consistent. So anyway, that's my soapbox. I apologize if I've hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm just trying to be a little real. I know that you can do this. Anybody can do this business, ladies, if they try. Okay? I know that you have it in you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the hard work that you have put into your business, but we don't need to let up. Sometimes, especially in the summer months when the weather's nicer and sometimes we tend to let 31 fall to the side. But if that was your job, if this was your real job that you were, banking on, what would happen if you didn't work? You'd be fired. Right? So let's not let our businesses go. Remember, what you do today, you will see in your business 3 months from now. And what is 3 months? That's September. That's the beginning of our highest selling season. So we need to dig in deep and start building momentum for that summer selling season. Late registration for Celebrate and Connect is still open. Remember, ladies, you don't have to go to my meeting. My meeting is June 24th. But if you can't go to that one, please go to someone else's. The August special is going to be great, and we have some new prints that we're going to be showing you at the June Celebrate and Connect. You're going to be getting an item as an amenity that's going to be involved in that August special. So you definitely want to be there. This could be what helps boost you up and get your momentum going to get motivated to get out there and book some parties. So late registration is $5, ladies. It comes out of your commission check. So if you have not registered, please do so. National conference, I will be, those of you who have signed up, I will be setting up a conference call for us to go over some questions that you may have and start making some plans for while we're there. Remember, you can register at the door per se at National Conference. It is a $50 late registration fee, but if you still want to go, ladies, you still can. So again, the ladies that are going are making their business a priority, and they're making it there to Atlanta. So that's all I have this week. Sorry, there's no director sharing, and I hope to come to you next week with a lot more celebration. I will see you next week, ladies.